Hey guys, Komic Software here, and welcome back to my fourth indie game devlog for Skye Revival. I kinda wanted to take a step back from discussing stuff like gameplay this time. I want to lean more into the thing that took the longest out of everything, the animation. Animation is important when making a game, and I wanted to show that through Skye Revival. The little details such as landing after a jump, or the little trick Vega does when you land after running. It's the little things that players won't see on their first playthrough is what makes things interesting. Now let's get started. Vega's sprites were made in Clip Studio Paint, and the animations were made with the software Dragon Bones Pro. It's a software that allows you to make animations by using meshes or by making cutouts of the player's body parts and moving them around like joints. So basically it's 3D animation but in 2D, if that makes sense. Since I don't really know a lot about it, despite using it for over a year now, I usually just make a green screen and add the pieces I need into the software. I'll tell you why I use a green screen later. When I start animating, what I do is draw a stick figure of what animations I want, and then replicate it by moving the body parts around in Dragon Bones. Then I take a screenshot of the frame with the snipping tool and add it to GameMaker's built-in Sprite Editor. I do this for every single frame of animation, which is a long and tedious process, but it gets the job done. When I finish the animation, I head to GameMaker's built-in Sprite Editor, which is actually surprisingly good in my opinion, if you know how to use it. The GameMaker Sprite Editor has a lot of tools like blur, inverting, and more. We want to use the color eraser tool. Why? Because it erases the green screen that we used before to make the animation. Once the green screen is removed, I align the sprites evenly so that it isn't jarring to look at. The animation isn't done just yet. We need to fix it up, make it a little flashy. I do this with every single animation for Vega. She has over 40 animations that need fixing, and it has taken quite some time to do all of this. And this is just one animation. It took about 3 hours to make, but we aren't done yet. We still need to program the animation to work in-game. This part is the easiest. How the framework for Skye Revival is set up, I add the animation in a little script called animation script, and then I call an action so that the animation can be played when you press a certain button. This process is the shortest, takes about 5 to 10 minutes to do. Now there you have it, a working slide attack for Vega. It's not the best, but I will tweak it and make it smoother. For now, I want to take a break because boy, that is a lengthy process. If you want to see me act like a fool over some pants, and also want to see frequent progress of Skye Revival, I recommend joining the Discord. Not just that, but Skye Revival finally has a demo you can play on GameJolt or itch.io. Choose your preference. Don't forget to support the game by following the game pages as well. Only takes the press of a button. With that being said, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch this devlog. More to be coming soon. Peace, and see you guys next time.